Hello, so today I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about how you can use your trim tanks to get the best out of your Nelo. So in these new models, in the full carbon construction only, we have installed a front and back tank where you can add up to 700 grams of weight. The big question is, when should you add that weight? When should you use it more in the front, more in the back, or just split it halfway? So let's start with the front. When should I put weight in the front? You should only put weight in the front if, for using the normal adjustments in your boat, you cannot achieve the optimum trim. That means that you are still too light in the front, that your nose is still sitting very high. That can happen because you have shorter legs, or because you have a standing position leaning a little bit backwards. So in that kind of situation, you should use the front trim. It's not very recommended. I normally would not recommend except in very extreme situations. Okay, when should you use trim in the back? That's going to be a little bit more common. So trim in the back is when you cannot achieve the optimum trim because of the opposite reasons, either because you need to sit more in the front, or you have a posture leaning more to the front, or you just want to keep that nose running up high and feel the boat a little bit lighter. And on that situation, you should have definitely weight in the back. Let's imagine a day with a good tailwind, a little bit of shop, and you want to make sure that your nose stays dry. Then you use the back tank to add some weights. Okay. The most common for most people, according to the normal distribution of weight and using your adjustment on your seat and footrest to find the optimum trim, after you find optimum trim, then you should split the weights halfway. Okay. Why is that good? Because as you have the weight distributed across the boat, that will break the inertial movement of the boat moving up and down, and that movement will tend to disappear, and then you will have a much smoother glide. I can tell you that out of my own experience, we have done some blind tests on this, and I can assure you that that this actually works, and it's actually possible to feel the difference in how the boat behaves. So I recommend also that even after this information you got here today, that you try both extremes, get to know your boat a little bit better. So when you have one like this, put all the weights in the front, feel how the boat feels, feel how your glide feels like, and then change all the weights to the back, feel that as well, get used to the feeling, and then go halfway and see what suits you better. And of course, with your coaches and with some video, you can even adjust. It doesn't have to be exact halfways. You can have some weight in the front and a little bit more in the back. It all depends on what you prefer, and that experience with the extreme situations can be very helpful on you finding the best feeling the best feeling for you. So in short, weights in the front if you cannot get the nose to be on the water as you want. Weights in the back when you want to feel the boat a little bit lighter and you want that nose running up and high, and split halfways when you just want a smoother glide and a more stable feeling. Okay, so now that you know what happens when you put the weights in different places, it's just a moment of finding out how you put the weights in the different places. So there is a magnet in each of the back hatches that just to help you keeping the hatches in position. And then you just use the Nelo standard weights. So there's a screw over there. You just put those weights in, fasten with this one, put the hatch back on. You go and paddle. Go and find out what is the best feeling for you. By the time you finalize, then you can use one of the sets of stickers that will be inside your boat that will help you seal the hatch. Okay, of course it's the hatch without the stickers, it's sealed, but it's not 100% watertight. So we recommend that once you have decided which one is your trim, you can use one of the sets. So each boat will have 5 sets of stickers, and you will be able to buy more when you need, but 5 sets of stickers should be enough for a couple of years. After you have decided what is the optimum trim, you can adjust, keep those around if you need to do some changes. But before you finalize, you should not use the stickers until you're pretty sure that this is the place where you want to be.